Welcome back to another episode of the Russell Brothers podcast. Keith.
And I'm Nick.
Again.
Yep,
Rudy cannot be with us again.
Unfortunately.
He has a new dog, Wolf.
He's taking care of the wolf pack.
Again.
Scott Hall relapsed. Kevin Nash tore a quad again.
Okay, well, we'll go with a little bit of the news from the past week or so. Rich Swann has officially parted ways with WWE.
It's a nice mutual split. I think it was good. It was best for both parts of the company.
I agree, but I'm sad. He was so good. The one match I recommend is him versus Neville, where they did the one. It was like a super kick spot, and then Neville kind of like leaned back and just like fell. It was a great sell.
It was, but no, it needed to happen. It was bad publicity for WWE, and he wasn't going to wrestle. So they mutually split. He gets the freedom to go wrestle now, and WWE doesn't have to worry about anything, even though he got pardoned. But whatever, it happens. Yeah, it's fine.
And then the best kept secret.
Buddy Murphy, he looks really good. I really like his finisher. I didn't see the match, but someone sent me a video of his finisher, and I was like, holy crap.
I watched the match. It was really good. I recommend that one also.
I've been saying it for a very long time. But
he's always had the potential
really
in the ring to be a competitor and to be someone who's at least a focal point.
And his accent is awesome.
Yeah, that's very true. No, he's got all the potential in the world. It's just now's his time to shine. Now it's up to him whether he makes it or breaks it.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's that. On him.
Yes. No more other really big news.
Nothing really too special now.
Mustafa Ali won, if that counts as news. He's moving on.
Just good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him.
I honestly,
I like him.
I hope he gets recognized by Triple H, because he's one of the more underrated stars on that roster.
He is. He's a very good wrestler.
Him and Grand Metalik deserve a lot more credit than they're being
Grand
given.
Metalik was in the finals of the Cruiserweight Classic.
Yeah, and then what happened after that?
Shit.
Yeah.
TJ Perkins won. He got the push in the beginning, and he was just awful.
No,
so
everyone hates him.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. It's mostly because of his theme song. Everyone hates it.
I actually like his theme song.
I liked his theme song.
I thought it was fun, but everyone hated it because they're like, wow, this is really cartoony for everyone else. I thought it was cool, but...
Where's Brian Kendrick at?
Oh, he was only there for enhancement. He had a nice little finishing touch where he would champ again.
His theme song was also good. I'm a man with a plan.
Well, yeah, but Brian Kendrick is also
the man
great.
with the plan.
Yeah, he is the man with the plan. He's great. So, but yeah.
Well, coming up this Sunday.
Yeah.
Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, Elimination Chamber. Should be interesting. Last Raw pay-per-view before they put pay-per-views back together.
The bad way.
Brand
Just to save money.
Whoa, one more thing of news that I personally am very excited for. They're bringing back Pyro for WrestleMania.
Thank
God.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I want back, especially for Mania.
I just hope that they do like a little showing of who's going to be in the Hall of Fame, and they do the Dudley fireworks.
They probably will.
Those are my favorite.
They probably will.
I get goosebumps every time they come out.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Well, another news, Jeff Jarrett getting inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
I'm a little shocked by that because he burned a lot of bridges leaving WWE. And
I think
I'm pretty sure he also mentioned that on last week's show. Wouldn't it be cool if they inducted Jeff Jarrett?
Yeah, but
and then like 3 days later he was inducted.
Think of how big this class is so far. There's only 4 people announced, but this is a big induction class. Goldberg, Dudley's, Ivory, and now Jeff Jarrett. That's 4 pretty big name people to put in one class. Like usually it's like the star, a couple supporting acts, and then kind of people who are like, okay, yeah, whatever. Owen Hart may be next this year then.
Yep, they did.
There's the dead guy.
I think they need to.
I don't think it'll happen because they have such. Owen Hart's wife hates everyone in WWE. Like they were even upset at the fact that she was still upset that Brett even went back. But who knows? It could be a surprise. They could let it happen. I'd be cool with it. I'd be really cool with it. He does deserve to be in.
The fans would be cool with it.
The fans would love it. Go nuts.
And
you crazy.
I think that Christian definitely deserves it too. He needs.
Yeah,
he needs to get in soon.
He may be one. Maybe next year. Hold off. and get one more year.
Do you think he would be like the main guy for it or no?
No, he won't be the main guy. He'll be a big factor. He'll be like the Jeff Jarrett thing, I would think, in his class. But he won't be the main factor because I feel like.
Well, who would be the main then for next year?
Taker.
Well, I mean, he's still part of the roster though.
I'm talking about next year.
Yeah,
they could still put him in.
Ric Flair got put in twice, and he was part of the roster.
I guess. And well, actually, in Goldberg,
Goldberg,
he's still wrestling. Yeah, air quote wrestling.
Yeah, but no, I could definitely.
Okay, so maybe, yeah.
I think Taker headlines next year, but no, this year is definitely gonna be a big Hall of Fame class.
And there's been talks about Kid Rock being the celebrity inducted in this year.
It's a white trash party.
Well, he said like 2 or 3 theme songs for wrestlers.
A lot of that. He's performed at WrestleMania a couple times and other
he had an
pay-per-views.
angle in the WWE, right?
At some point, way back when he did, yeah.
I was too young for that,
were,
but
really
yeah,
cool.
I'm pretty sure he had an angle where he did something.
Him and Taker were cool, so that's why. Hence why he did Taker's theme song. American Badass. But yeah, so we can go into Elimination Chamber now.
As we know right now, there's only 4 matches even listed on the card.
Yeah, which is weird. I mean, granted, the Elimination Chambers are going to take up a lot of time, so maybe that's why.
But there's still usually 5 matches.
Yeah, they'll probably throw a filler match.
The Royal Rumble
there
had 2 Royal Rumbles, and they still had like 6 or 7 matches.
Well, it's the Royal Rumble.
It's a Big 4 pay-per-view. This isn't a Big 4.
I know.
This is kind of like whatever.
Still,
I know. I would assume they would throw at least one more match in. They may throw a filler on there at one point, like a quick match. You know, Gallows and Anderson and the Revival are probably going to be pre-show, which sucks, but you know.
I mean, that depends how much time they have left.
Also, yeah.
I mean, still they're probably going to.
I feel like. I mean, like, why aren't you going to put the bar on? Why aren't you going to put your tag teams on? You know, I would assume they should have been on the show.
Yeah.
And why not let them wrestle Titus Worldwide since they just won the match? But, you know, I don't think Titus Worldwide would win in a match for a title, but
a good match.
Still, it'd be a fine filler spot, something to use after one of the chamber matches. You know, just to fill time, let the crowd regroup. Get back
so
into
now they're
it.
going to do what they did with the Rumble with the women's elimination.
Women's going to be last. Women's going to be last. Anytime there's a first ever women's thing, it's going to close the show.
Because they want to make history. I mean, how many elimination chambers have we seen for men? I mean, granted, this one is 7 people, but it's like all 6 women.
The only difference is a triple
one
threat
extra
starting.
men.
Yeah. But not only that, it's first ever women's thing. It's the same with the Women's Royal Rumble. I didn't think that was going to... I mean, granted, I should have seen it coming that was going to close the show, but I didn't think they would put the Men's Royal Rumble so early in the night.
Yeah.
Like, because that sucked the crowd out for so long. Like, the Women's Royal Rumble could have had more of a pop to it, but I think people were just so drained because of the excitement and emotion from the Men's Royal Rumble that it kind of took away from that.
I think everyone had a second win during that Women's Royal Rumble.
Well, yeah, you had enough time to regroup because of the matches that were on afterwards. I mean, granted, the Universal title match was great. You know, it had all the perfect chaos that you needed, but no one was into it as fully as they would have been if that was, like, the main event. That was it, you know. So, but no, I think it'll be fine. We'll see. So, men's Royal Rumble, men's Elimination Chamber. We have 7. New thing is they have a triple threat starting instead of just 2 guys starting. So, what does it matter that Miz is number 1?
Nothing.
There is no
He's
matter.
in first.
Ooh.
That's the other thing that bothers me. Like, I like how Miz is like part of things, but he's the Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah.
Like, all the titles should be defended at the pay-per-view.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
You know,
for the most part. I feel like titles should be defended at the pay-per-view.
They can at least give it a break for this one because Brock Lesnar's like on a limited schedule. So like that one's fine because it's still for the number one contendership. But the last time we had a number
1 contendership though was great. That Fatal 5-Way we had where Joe won it. That Fatal 5-Way was great. That was probably a top match of the year. That type of match.
What they should have done then for this was, if you pin the Miz, you win the Intercontinental.
Yeah, but what happens if then
the Miz only has to pin one person, and then he can retain it.
But then he has to go on to WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, no, he doesn't have to win the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, he just needs to pin
one person. The count
and
as
he retains his title.
That would be interesting.
Because imagine
that'd be really interesting.
You see someone that would keep keeping other people from eliminating someone else. Because like shit, if he pins the Miz right
So
now,
then the
he's
match
gonna
would be
win the
longer,
title.
and they could get like all 7 people in.
Yeah.
That would be actually really.
That would actually be an
interesting.
interesting concept. I actually like that.
If
Think
they
about
did
it.
that, I feel like they would get a lot more draws on this pay-per-view.
Yeah,
Because that's like, okay, so not only is a title on the line, but they can win. So now you can sit there and be like, Miz can go on and face Lesnar if he retains. It's like knowing he's not.
Now
going
there's
to.
like that would also put on like more of like speculation on who would win.
Who would actually win, yeah,
It evens
exactly.
the odds out.
yeah.
It does.
Because you'll have people fighting over Intercontinental and trying to win the match, but keeping other people.
Plus, you have people in this match who, like, it'd be cool if they won the Intercontinental title. It'd be cool if Seth Rollins was Intercontinental champ. Or Balor.
What if John Cena won?
Or Cena.
John Cena could become a Grand Slam champion if he pins the Miz.
That would have been a great way for him to win it.
That honestly would have. Mm-hmm. Then it keeps him out of the
Keeps him
main
out of the main
event.
event, and it gives him something special to look forward to at Mania.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree.
That would have been. I mean, granted, they want to set up the whole him with Undertaker thing, but
Which means we're going to see that.
But I mean, Louisiana did not allow, like, they have new rules that doesn't allow pile drivers or blood. So I don't know what's going to happen with that.
Done fucked up.
So yeah, thanks Louisiana.
Assholes.
Like Mardi Gras, love New Orleans, but no pile drivers.
No pile drivers
No
or blood.
That's real fun.
That just sounds like Mardi Gras in general. Pile drivers and blood.
And alcohol.
Just makes you want to see you get flooded.
Yeah.
No.
What? That's a little.
No.
You didn't say a major flood.
No. They just said a flood, and the worst flood. One of the worst floods ever happened there. You were.
I was
here.
very far to say the worst.
You were like here.
Second worst, Noah Hazark. Remember, he had
Noah's Oh my goodness. As an atheist, I refuse to believe that.
That escalated very quickly.
It did.
You're like up here, Keith. We need you like down here. Like tone it down a bit.
Yeah, come on.
Guys just got to get on my level. That's what it is.
Your Neville level?
I'm taller than you.
I'm pretty sure I'm taller than you too.
Yeah, I'm pretty short.
You're not pretty short. You're like average.
Yeah. Still beat both of you up, but...
Yes, he could. Come on.
Me and him would be a good fight. He may kill you, but me and him would be a good
I
fight.
just got to kick him in the knee.
And I just gotta pull your shoulder out.
It's repaired in surgery.
So is my knees.
The worst thing I ever had done was I cut my tooth. Or I cut my lip with my tooth.
Yeah, I thought you cut your teeth.
No, I like my tooth went.
You
up
like hit a
into my lip.
turnbuckle and like knocked him up?
No, I fell off a scooter
All right.
when I was racing.
I hurt my shoulder.
I was racing my brother and my neighbor, and I fell one time, and I was like, "Oh, I'm fine. I'll do it again." I did it again, and then my canine went up like an inch into my lip, and I still have a scar right here.
It went into my bottom lip like a scar inside.
So wrestling.
Yeah, let's get back on topic, guys.
Let's talk about wrestling.
Gabby wrestlers. We got her on scooters.
This is why we're friends. Because we're scooter buddies.
Anyway,
So I guess sticking with the mental elimination chamber.
yes.
Yeah. Did we even say who's in it? I don't think we did.
It's Miz, Balor, Rollins,
Reigns?
Strowman,
Cena.
Cena,
And Elias.
Elias.
How could you forget about Elias? Come on.
There's two other guys here. I don't have to keep saying everyone's name.
Elias.
Who wants to walk with Elias? I do.
I honestly don't think there's been one episode of Super Wrestle Bros since Elias debuted where you haven't done the lisp.
Because he has a list.
I know, but you don't need to capitalize
No,
on
we
it.
do, because
He capitalizes
He
on it.
capitalizes
That's
on
his
it.
voice! That's just how he talks!
Yes, and we're walking with him.
You're making fun of him.
No, we're not. We're big supporters. If you did not realize, we said he is our number one guy who's going to have a breakout year this year.
I've seen every single episode. But
Yes,
just because you
I
like him doesn't
understand.
mean you have to make fun of him.
I like you and I like him and I make fun of both of you.
Yeah, it's uncalled for.
It's what I do.
It's just what I do. Yeah, we make fun of each other. It kind of just happens.
I like my cat. He's morbidly obese.
That's not making fun of him. That's just a fact. He's not morbidly
I like
obese.
his cat.
He's a little hefty.
He's
Yeah.
fat.
All right. So
he's not
can we get
fat.
back on topic? We're getting off topic a lot.
All right, I think Reigns is
Seriously.
gonna win.
Reigns.
I think Roman's gonna.
Don't
win.
want him to, but yes.
As much as I honestly,
Because we all know it's going to be him versus Lesnar, and he's going to dethrone Lesnar.
I honestly would rather everybody but Reigns and Cena.
Yeah, Cena. No.
As much as it hurts to say,
I would rather see Cena than Reigns, though.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Reigns is like the bottom of the barrel. Honestly, just by this past Raw, which was like one of my favorite Raws, even though I missed it,
Rollins
I went back and watched it.
Rollins wrestled more in one night than Lesnar has since last WrestleMania.
Yeah, I honestly want Rollins to win.
I do too. After that, because that was great. He had a phenomenal showing.
He deserves it.
Yeah. Well, the reason they did that, from what I heard, was that they want to push him because apparently after Mania it's going to be him versus Reigns for the title.
That would
which is going to be a good feud.
Awesome.
And that's why Reigns eliminated him at the Royal Rumble, and that's why Seth beat him on Raw. Mm-hmm. They're setting up so those two are going to go at it.
They should have Ambrose come back and make it a triple threat for the Universal title.
They should.
That would be a 5-star match.
Would get thrown into it and ruin it. You know I'm right.
I know you're right. That's why I'm laughing.
Dig out. Cena can't do this here. Brock Lesnar, you going? Okay, Braun Strowman, your turn.
Oh, and Nikki Bella's in the match too, as John Cena's partner.
Oh God! All right, so yes, we all choose Reigns.
Reigns.
No one asked Rudy what his pick was.
Rudy's saying Bray Wyatt.
He's got that would be for another match. Bray Wyatt is wrestling on the pay-per-view.
Honestly, if I were to think in Rudy's mind, I'd say The Miz. I feel like
I'd
Rudy
be okay with The Miz winning.
I mean, I would too, but he would get absolutely annihilated.
Oh, absolutely! Everyone in a real life fight, the only person who stands a chance is Braun Strowman.
He's Elias.
Cesaro.
He's not in the match.
I honestly want
people in general that could take.
I know. I want. Yeah, because Cesaro's strong as fuck.
Joe could fight him.
I don't think Rusev. No. Rusev seems like he's an angry guy, but he's more of a giant teddy bear.
Honestly, I think Drew McIntyre might be able to fuck him up too.
Drew's a tough guy. Yeah,
Drew is a tough. I mean, he fucking. What did he do to his arm again?
He tore his bicep.
He tore his bicep, and he was
the rest of the match.
He was lifting weights like 3 weeks later. He was like doing curls. He's a tank. Yeah. Plus, he's like 6'9". Like that's
6'5".
He's 6'5". No, he's not.
6'5".
Is he actually?
Yeah.
I thought he was taller than that.
He's 6'5". 6'6"
Right.
maybe, but yeah.
All right, what? He's tall.
He's tall. Exactly.
He's tall.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
And plus, like for his muscle mass, like
no, he's a big dude. Going in the Indies was the best move for him.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. All right.
Jinder Mahal could beat up Brock Lesnar in a real fight. Just look at his.
It's still sad that he was in the match for the first ever NXT Championship.
They never bring that up with him either.
No, they never brought it up that he was. Because
they don't want people to watch them.
Nope.
It's like, why is he 5 times the size?
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay, so now I guess moving on to the Women's Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, we might as well just move on to that match. Exactly. See, that's a tough call.
This one, I don't think it's tough.
No.
We have, just for those of you that don't know, we have Sonya Deville, Mandy Rose, Mickie James.
We know those three aren't going to win.
I'm just saying who's in the match, though.
Oh, yeah.
So we have Sonya Deville, Mandy Rose, Mickie James.
We know they're not going to win.
Bayley, Sasha.
No, they're not going to win.
And Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, see, the first people you said aren't going to win.
I think Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, I think
Alexa's going to retain.
Alexa's going to retain.
Yep.
And that's fine.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine because she's going to face Asuka. That's it.
No. She's going to face Nia.
No, it's a triple threat if Nia wins. Yes, it is.
It's a triple threat.
It's a triple threat if Nia wins the match.
No, I'm saying... Oh, well,
at WrestleMania. If Nia Jax... Okay, so we're going to move on to our next match. Okay. Nia Jax... I have Alexa.
Okay.
There are still rumors that are saying that Asuka's going to verse Charlotte at WrestleMania. People still think that there's rumors that... Because she can still choose.
Yeah, but why would they say... But that wouldn't make sense.
I don't know.
Why would they say it's going to be a triple threat match and they've been promoting that on Raw where it's like, if Nia wins, it's a triple threat at Mania.
But technically Asuka didn't choose, though.
Because of Ronda Rousey. So what, they got to throw Ronda Rousey in there with Alexa and Nia?
No. What if Nia beats her and then Asuka's like, yeah, I don't want to be in this match. I want to be in the SmackDown one. She doesn't have to be in that match if she didn't pick.
And then Ronda could be in the...
I'm pretty sure they...
No, Ronda's going to do the thing with The Rock against Stephanie and and Triple
They're
H.
probably gonna do that. Yeah, because they're probably
That's if
what
The Rock does
contract
it.
signing
Because
is.
if The Rock doesn't do it, then Kurt Angle's going to do it.
Yeah,
So they could do that. So they could have Asuka lose, which would be an awful decision.
it's not gonna happen.
But they could be like, oh, Asuka is going to go face Charlotte, and then they're going to have Alexa and Nia.
I'm pretty sure they wouldn't book it that way.
That would be a better card, though, honestly.
I mean,
I'd rather see
who's
Alexa.
Charlotte gonna face anyway on SmackDown? The only thing I can see is her facing Becky, just because it would be a standard of friends facing each other. It'd be a good match. It's the only thing I could think of.
Or they could just have Carmella cash it in.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Also,
I think they're going to save it till
Carmella's gonna jump
WrestleMania.
in. Yeah, why not? It'd be a smart play.
What if... I was actually thinking about this the other day.
Rudy's making that call now. Carmella's cashing in the Raw's
Rudy's got Carmella's cashing.
Rudy's been saying that since, what, like Naomi, right?
Same as him with Bray Wyatt.
Yeah. What if Carmella cashes in against Asuka? Like, Asuka wins, then Carmella cashes in, and Carmella wins.
Nuclear heat.
That,
Nuclear heat.
she'd be the first person to beat Asuka in a singles match.
Yeah, exactly. It'd
How
be nuclear heat.
insane would that be?
That would push Carmella to the moon, though. That would
She'd-
get her a huge push.
She would, like, just by doing that, she'd be the #1 star in the
Not
entire women's
only that,
division.
she could be it'd be a great heel thing. She's like, oh, I don't know why it took everyone so long to beat Asuka. I beat her in one night.
Yeah. She's too pretty not to get enough heat.
Exactly.
Like Liv Morgan's
She
the
has
same
the
way.
yeah.
Like all the teenage
Liv-
boys,
yeah,
not
but-
me, maybe me included. You know,
I was gonna say,
we all
come on.
think that Liv Morgan is a very attractive woman.
She is.
Plus, she's only like
That's
23.
the only
so-
reason she's on the roster.
No, but she's a heel though. Why is she a heel?
No, they did it because they just wanted to push her up so they can get teenage boys, Sibbiday,
Yeah.
to watch the program and to watch the show. That's the only reason.
I was already watching it.
They want others, not just you.
You know, actually, since this is still going on, since the Riot Squad has been called up, I have not watched one women's match on SmackDown.
there's no point because it's the same match every week.
I know, and I hate it, and I can't stand. I'm sorry, Ruby Riot or Heidi Lovelace, whatever the hell your name is. I don't like your face. I'm sorry, I can't watch.
She's a good wrestler, though.
I will give her that.
He does
but
not know.
I don't know. Well, yeah, I watched her. I will say I like her former tag team partner Dakota Kai a lot more. I'll say that. The one spot with Shayna Baszler where she like completely broke her arm.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
I felt that myself.
I cringed very hard watching that,
That looked painful.
but it was awesome.
Yeah. All right. So now, on to the Asuka.
I guess he's going over
I
to
guess
that
he's
one.
going over that one instead. Never mind.
I just wanted to do the laugh. I'm pretty sure.
So we can move on. We can do it. Okay, so we're gonna move on. Bray Wyatt versus.
All right, I think Asuka's gonna win.
Yeah, she's gonna choke her out.
Yeah, Asuka.
The Asuka lock.
Asuka lock.
Or some version of what she can get around her.
We need you. You're like right here.
No, that's a normal one.
Yeah, that's
That's a
like
normal one for us.
some things you just can't do to
Big woman.
You ever see? You see how Grimm's Toy Show got really big heat for calling Nia fat on YouTube?
No.
No. He was like, oh, here comes Nia Fats. he's like, oh, she's gonna like beat up all the women on the roster or whatever with her fat or something. and Nia Jax actually like tweeted him and said like, shut up.
Yeah, well,
And I was like,
an asshole.
yeah, well, I mean, keep in mind he's also like your age, except he has kids and he has like every single wrestling figure that's ever been created.
And how does he have kids?
White trash.
He does skits where his like he's a face and his wife is a heel, and it's like heel wife breaks toys or something, and she like yells at him, and they do this like awful acting, and it's really weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to Grimm's Toy Show.
Anyway,
Yes, so Asuka will win.
Asuka will win. We're all on the same page. Next match:
The only match that we might actually choose someone different.
Broken Matt Hardy versus Bray Wyatt.
I actually have no idea who I think is going to win. I have no idea.
Because they were pushing Matt, and then Bray won on Raw 25 just randomly. So it's kind of like,
I honestly think it could go either way.
yeah.
So So I'm going to say
If you have
both.
to choose one.
I'm going Bray Wyatt.
Because you can't choose
Because I
against
can't
him.
choose against Bray Wyatt.
I'm going to go with Bray Wyatt only because I think they're going to make Matt even more... Because he's woken now. I can see them changing it to more of a,
Broken.
Yes.
Because now he's got like the full go from TNA.
Exactly.
They can use the
So I can see they
broken
can use it
universe
more.
now.
Yep.
I
can
think
see it getting more on the lines of Matt loses and he gets really upset about it and just goes off. And there we have it.
I think what they should do is they should cut out the laughing as much as funny as it is. I think they should just cut it out and make it more serious.
Mm-hmm.
And they should have Matt versus Bray at the Hardy compound
For Mania?
for Mania.
That'd be cool. I'd be okay with that. Yeah.
Nothing like the Haunted Horrors match.
No.
Nothing.
It has to be like
absolutely, completely.
It has to be like what Total
Technically
Deletion
not
was.
even a
Total
match.
It's not a match. That's
just
a skit.
That was a skit.
A
with
skit
a
with
match
punching.
where they both showed up in the arena.
Mm-hmm.
That was pre-taped like 4 weeks ago or whatever. It was pre-taped ahead of time. And they just showed all that.
Everyone hated it.
Because it was weird and it was stupid.
If you tape something that far in advance and can't tell it sucks, that person should be fired.
Well, they were
So
too
Vince
far
McMahon should
in.
be fired. I'm pretty sure if you put a vote out there, people would say yes.
Well, I mean,
You can't fire the guy who owns the company.
yes, you can.
I mean, you can, but it's not going to happen. Not going to happen.
I mean,
There's
he's
too
gonna
many
slide
kiss
over
asses
to
in there.
Triple. Or he's gonna
Yeah,
slide
he's-
over Triple. He's gonna slide over to XFL. Triple H is gonna slide in. He said he's already got guys working for. He's making his team for NXT, so that he can have NXT in good hands when he gets the main roster stuff.
Oh, yeah.
He's already doing wonders with 205 Live. The tournament was like the best thing that's happened on the show since Neville
Yeah,
left.
because it went back to wrestling and not bullshit. It went to like legit wrestling again. It was like the tournament itself.
Because Vince wanted them to focus on like their personalities.
Characters. Although I will say, there are certain people where that gimmick stuff has worked. Drew Gulak is so much better now.
He has the best personality on the show.
He does. I think he should be a champion.
Well, now that Neville's gone.
Well, yeah.
Because I'm a Neville fanboy.
Well, no, I'm a Neville fanboy as well, and I
You'd
love
be happy
Neville.
if Neville ever came back.
I'd be happy if he never came back.
If he ever.
If he ever? Oh, I'd mark out. You kidding me? When he won the Cruiserweight title, I was like dancing in my boots. You know?
Ripped our clothes off. Like, yeah, Neville!
Honestly, yeah. I would do that if he came back and won the title again. Because, I mean, his run with the Cruiserweight title, his first one. His first one was like one of my favorite championship reigns of 2017.
It was a good reign, and it worked, and it made his character a lot better. What they should have done is been like what Austin Aries did in TNA with Option C, where he was like, I'm cashing this in and go for a title. Not the world title. Not the world title.
I don't watch TNA.
All right. Well, what happened was Austin Aries was the X Division champion for so long.
Yeah.
And they gave him an option of blah 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 blah. And he goes, "How about this? I hand over my X Division championship for a shot at the world title for one match.
Mm-hmm.
If I lose, and I'm no longer X Division champ or whatever. If I win, though, I'm world champ. It's like betting on yourself in a sense."
Mm-hmm.
Neville could sit there and go, you know what? Not only can I beat these guys, I could beat heavyweight champions too, or other people.
He could.
Not even. I know he can.
That's what I was saying when he was...
Neville versus AJ Styles.
Exactly.
Neville versus AJ Styles for the WWE.
Great match. No, but that's what I'm saying. But even if it's not for like the world title or whatever, it could be for like the U.S. or the Intercontinental title. Make Neville an Intercontinental champion. Why not?
I'm going to show you guys a picture that I have saved on my phone.
We don't want to see that picture.
It's an excellent picture.
Whoa. Yeah, that would work. I'd be okay with it.
I don't know if you guys can see.
Nope, you failed miserably.
Almost. There it is. There it is. Neville with the IC title.
There you go. It's very blurry, but
It works. We see it.
it works. It's beautiful. And then there's one of Neville with the UK title.
See, that'd be another thing.
This is good.
I wish they would kind of promote that title a little more. Anyway. So I'm going Bray, you're going Bray.
I always go Bray.
I have to choose Matt. Growing up, Matt was my favorite superstar because I like people that lose. Obviously,
It's the one that you choose Bray.
because
Bray is literally allergic to pay-per-view wins.
Bray's a winner.
Well, this is Elimination Chamber.
Oh, that's right. Last time he was on Elimination Chamber, he won the WWE title.
Which means he has to lose.
Nope.
Yeah.
No, Elimination Chamber is his one saving
This is
grace.
the only time he's allowed to win.
Yeah, he won last year.
He's
so
going to
that
go
means he has to- he has to
23 and
lose this
0
year.
and then lose to Roman Reigns.
23-0 in the Elimination Chamber.
Yep.
He's going to be
You
around
think-
for 23 more
I was
years.
gonna say, like he's like 30 now, right? How old is he?
He's probably
29?
yeah.
Close to 30.
That's close. Roman Reigns
Like
is like
21 more years.
Roman
Roman's
Reigns is-
31.
he's 31.
Yeah. Him
50-year-old. So he's gonna come back at Goldberg's age and he's gonna wrestle again.
Why not?
54 and 50. Perfect.
Why not?
Be a pre-show match then.
Pre-show match. Pre-show match.
That's
to
the
break the
nostalgia
streak.
match.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? It's Bray Wyatt. They're not going to care.
Oh my god! I'd be surprised if he's working for the company in 10 years.
Bray Wyatt?
Yeah.
It's an easy paycheck. He still draws people.
Philly, 39 in 10 years. Look.
Trips loves Bray Wyatt, though. That's the thing.
I hope they just do something right with him.
I feel
Because I
like
mean,
they
not
will,
even the
like, Trips
WWE
kinda-
title can make him like.
No, he's lost too much. He needs to change. Something needs to change with him. Gimmick or whatever, anything. Something needs to change with him.
I think he should.
Or
Just
he needs
do-
to just sit there and stop doing promos and just be aggressive. Just come out and just maul people.
Like, what was it? Mark Henry's, like, House of Pain or whatever?
Yeah.
I think
Something like that.
Just
he-
absolutely just come out and destroy people. Just obliterate them. No chance. Like, as soon as the bell rings, he's on top of you, just kicking the
Well, that's what he
crap
does
out of
now,
you.
and then he just loses.
I think what
Yeah,
they
but
should
that's
do.
because he gets distracted. He sits there and he, like, talks too much.
They should do what they're doing for Matt Hardy. Just make Bray laugh.
Just make him mad.
No, just make him laugh. That's it.
Get beat up.
No, not like that laugh. Like Bray's laugh. Like his creepy maniacal laugh. I think it's amazing.
Because, like, holy crap, I'm kicking the crap out of him and he's enjoying this. This is bad. This is bad. Abort mission.
That's what they should do. They
You
should
should
like.
beating the crap out
It's
of
like
him.
the more you beat him up, the stronger he gets. That's what they should do. That he just like feeds like Ryback, like he just like feeds
So
off
he's,
of.
so he's
and
like,
then they
super,
instead of
so he's like Super
feeding-
Cena.
yeah, instead of
Gets the crap kicked out of him, wins with one move.
instead of beating like feeding the energy off of the crowd, he feeds the energy from the punches. Like he just absorbs it and then just beats the shit.
And they
out
can
of it.
easily do that in the WWE games. Like, I'll start off at like an 84. But once he gets all parts get red, he can get up to like a 95.
Jeez.
Just because he gets beat up.
It's like the Pokemon Wishy Washy. It's like when he gets down to like to red HP.
Or like Lucario in the Smash games.
then he get I never played.
It's because you're terrible.
Okay, well, I mean, like Wishy Washy when he gets into like red XP, he gets from like the to school form and all his stats are like tripled. That's what they could do.
It could be Ray Wishy-Washy.
Oh, God.
No,
Ray Wyatt.
no, Wishy Wyatt.
Why-wishy. There we go. New character.
That's terrible.
You're welcome.
We will accept checks.
Yeah,
$1.
yeah.
This idea?
Cash, please.
Cash, please. All right. Well, is there anything else we can talk
No.
about?
One thing, Apollo Crews is now Apollo because
They don't like last names.
no,
They-
it's
they like keeping
this one
of them
actually has
guys.
like a good reason. The other ones were all stupid, like TJP. You remember what happened with his?
Because Vince hates Perkins.
Because he went to a restaurant named Perkins and he didn't like it, so he made TJ Perkins his name, TJP.
Yeah.
That one's stupid.
It's like Elias being Elias Sampson, but taking it out and just making him Elias.
Okay, that one also works. I like Elias better than Elias Sampson. But for this one,
Well, Sampson was just a terrible last name in the first place.
shout out to everybody whose last name's Sampson.
It's terrible.
You have a terrible last name.
There was I'm not 100% sure on this, but you know the shooting that just happened?
In Florida?
I think.
The mass shooting that just happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, Florida.
Apparently, I think like there was like a name, like Cruz was in there somewhere, like CRUZ, and they didn't want it related to that, so they just got rid of his last name. Even though it's like, it's not spelled the
Spelled
same, it just sounds the
differently.
same.
So you just got rid of it, so he's just Apollo?
Yes, he's just Apollo now. Which, like, it makes sense because they don't want to be related to that, but keep in mind they're like two completely different names.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know. Like, I understand, but I don't understand.
I mean, Apollo alone isn't a bad name.
No, it's fine.
Yeah. I think he just go back to his name being Uha Nation.
Could. I mean, WWE likes to keep their own names.
No, I don't think they should ever do that. That is not.
There's certain people, yeah. But then we wouldn't have gotten Aleister Black.
That's a phenomenal name.
Yeah, we wouldn't have gotten that. It would have been Tommy End.
Yeah.
Which is another good name, but I kind of like Aleister Black better for him.
Aleister Black, Kier, Tommy Ed's names like that.
Wrestling ability, they're the same, though.
Velveteen Dream over Patrick Clark.
No, but they wrestle different styles. Some people wrestle different styles under different names. Seth Rollins isn't the same as he was as Tyler Black.
Adrian Neville is completely different from Neville. If you look
at him as Adrian Neville, and then you watch him as Neville.
Cesaro and Claudio Castagnoli are completely different. I bet Seth Rollins and Tyler Black are different.
Claudio Castagnoli would have been a world champion by now.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Chris Hero and Cassius Ohno.
Oh, yeah. That's another one. Adam Cole and Adam Cole. I had to throw one that was the same. I had to.
EC3, whatever his first name was, Derek Bateman, I think it was.
Bateman, yeah.
NXT. Now he's EC3, and he's going to be great.
He was Ethan Carter the third, and I was not sure how that would like transition over into the WWE because his gimmick was like I don't watch TNA, but I know like
for a while he was
like the grandson of
nephew,
of
Dixie Carter.
Of Dixie Carter.
And I was like, really but she was on WWE. She was on WWE Network when she talked about Kurt Angle in the special. So why not?
So like I don't know if they want to keep that.
She doesn't own TNA anymore though.
Anymore.
Yeah, anymore. Exactly. Don't matter. If she was on the network, I think they're okay with it. If she never appeared on the network, I don't think they would have cared.
Who do you think?
It's funny though because WWE mentions New Japan and Ring of Honor a lot, but they never mention TNA.
They, when they were talking about the Balor Club, they showed pictures of
them,
Bad Luck Fale and Tama Tonga, and said Tama and Fale. Like Carl Anderson said Tom and Fale on camera.
Yeah.
And I marked out. I was like, what? I can't believe they're actually
they're
saying
best friends.
It was the OGBC.
So what were you saying right before that?
Who do you think is going to induct Jeff Jarrett in?
It's an interesting one.
Because I know a lot of people say that they want Bobby Roode, AJ Styles, and Samoa Joe to like be there.
I can see that.
He gave them jobs. But
I mean, they were big names in Ring of Honor.
I was trying not to laugh too, but he's making me laugh. There's his cat is like in a box underneath the table.
It's just a small box, a little smaller than him.
And he's fat and stretching the box.
If he fits, he sits. Squishy's going to induct him into the Hall of Fame.
Honestly,
that'd be the best induction ceremony
I
ever.
would love to see that. I'd love to see what Squishy's voice would be like.
Meow.
If I were to ever be a wrestler, I'd be like Jake the Snake, but with Squishy.
So
you just throw cats at people?
Squishy would be your...
I'd be Keith the Cat.
You can't. We have Ernest the Cat Viller. You can't be a cat.
Keith the Cat.
Keith the Squishy.
Keith. Squishy Keith.
It's not work.
Wait, you're squishy?
Yeah, a little bit.
Squishy Keith.
Can't be any worse than Shawn Michaels' real name.
Oh, Michael Hickenbottom.
Michael Hickenbottom.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Alright. Well, that was a semi-productive episode.
No, it was very unproductive.
That was a lot of sarcasm.
Yeah, skip to like the first...
Well, if they're not going to really skip.
Yeah.
Alright,
well, actually, most people usually probably just skip to the end.
They do.
Just like, fuck, I'm going to get this shit over with.
Yeah.
Or they just watch the first 15 seconds and then click out because it counts as a view.
Once we stop talking about wrestling, they're just like, alright, we don't care. Like, once we get over the 4 matches, then they just skip through it.
Yeah.
Then they're going to miss us talk about Adam Cole. His real name being...
Adam Cole.
Adam Cole.
His real name's actually not Adam Cole.
It's Adam Jenkins, right?
Yeah, something like that.
I think.
Or Austin Jenkins, I think.
Austin Jenkins, yeah.
Which is funny because I went to a high school with a kid named Austin Jenkins.
Are you sure?
Not as cool as Adam Cole.
No.
Definitely not as cool as Adam Cole. Definitely not.
I hope Austin Jenkins is watching this video right now.
I don't care. He's a big-headed kid who's scrawny. A dweeb. Nerd.
I was just going to say this, a nerd.
And on that note,
yep.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening. Yeah.
Thank you for listening. Yeah.
See you next week.
I won't. Maybe.